food today. Of course, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and we decided to feature recipes from Colombia, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Venezuela. And there's only one guest who can make all of that, and that's our friend Diahann Smith, who's back with us. This is looking very good. And this literally needs to be a food tour, though, to kick things off.
Absolutely. Now, we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and dairy products are such an essential part of it. And we wanted to just showcase and share with all of you guys what we have to offer. So we're going to start out going to a tour to Mexico, or many other places in Latin America. Arroz con leche, which is like a rice pudding, but it has cinnamon, it has star anise, it's made with milk. It's just like comforting. You can have it cold, you can have it warm. It's just amazing.
Okay, definitely looks really good. What do we have down here?
And then we have quesitos, which are like a guava and cheese pastries, and those you can make in the air fryer.
That's where you're making those in the air fryer. That's fabulous, Diahann. Okay, and what do we have here?
And then we have from Colombia pan de bono, which is like a cheese bread, also just warm deliciousness.
This is the one maybe sneaking a bite of, sneaking a bite of. But we are preparing something so people at home know how. And this is actually, you say, popular in several different countries, right?
In several different countries like Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, and everybody has their own version. Even in Puerto Rico, they have it, and they make it with coconut the flour. But this one is going to be with the corn flour, and this is going to be a traditional one. And we're going to start out with some masarepa flour. It's like cornmeal. It's milk and some water, because I like to make it with milk, of course, which is going to add more protein and more nutrients. A little bit of salt. Then we're going to add a little bit of, not the oil, not there. We're going to go ahead in here and just dissolve the salt in there, and then we're going to work with our hands on this one, so make sure that they're really nice and clean. We're going to just start adding in here the milk and the water to the flour. And look how it's coming together, and it's gonna make...
Oh, and you just kind of add it in steps.
Yeah, you're just gonna add it in steps, and then you're gonna work it with your hands for about 2 minutes until it's all put together. One tip that I wanna share with you, if you just add just 1 little teaspoon of oil, it's gonna help it come together, and it's gonna be so much easier when you go ahead and making the patties. Let's go ahead and finish this right away. We're just adding all that liquid in there, which is gonna be absorbed really quickly.
And then through the magic of television,
and the magic of television, after all of that, you let it rest for 5 minutes. You're gonna have in here the flour. And what will you do, you're gonna work it with your hands. You're gonna make the little patties, like almost like, look, like little discs, about a 1/2 inch thick. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to put it in the pan with a little bit of oil or butter, and I already have some of those right here for you. Look, right like that. Here, this is one just specially for you that I have in here.
When does the cheese go in?
Well, it goes after you cook it. It's about 5 minutes on each side. You're gonna ahead and cut it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, of course, a little bit of butter in the inside.
You could tell what part I was
like that, just a little bit there, of course. And then we're gonna add some cheese. You can use some Guayanese cheese, which is very traditional. It's like a fresh cheese, kind of like a mozzarella in between, or you can add Gouda or whatever cheese you want. And these are just amazing breakfast, night, dinner, any time of the day. And this is an arepa.
I was gonna say, I've never had one. May I?
Of course, you sure can. And then you can also have them with chicken. You can put pork. You can put any filling in there. And they're just so easy and so delicious.
It's like a grilled cheese on steroids.
Yes.
It's so much better than any grilled cheese. Oh, I love this. Diahann, do me a favor. Tell people how they can stay in touch with you and all of your wonderful ideas.
For all these recipes, you can find them at floridamilk.com and in Spanish at lechedeflorida.com.
Good stuff. Great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for giving us a food tour. How fun. And lunch.
Yes.